Let's see. Let's see how many people join up right now. We got. Yay! At least one person. Oh, man. Oh, today's going to be a hard day. Doing absolutely nothing. What's going on, Carmen? Had to make sure my hair was done. I didn't need a hair out of place. Yes, just kind of hanging around today until Monday. Yeah, until Monday. Hey, Dragon. How are you today? God, I need to shave. I should shave, but I'm not going to. I'd get hurt. I would get hurt if I shaved. Let's just put it that way. Amen, Savvy. Thank you. Alright. Well, there's some people in here, so I'm just going to go ahead and start this now. Ooh, writing a fan fiction. Awesome. So, as everyone on Discord knows, I've been kind of going through a health thing. I went to the doctor, still no updates, still do not know what's going on. Okay. Yeah, and I'm trying not to die on this live. We don't need to die on this live. But I would say this all started last week. Yeah, last week. I had stopped at a Walmart, went in, bought some stuff, came back out. All of a sudden started shaking for no reason. Wasn't cold outside, but it was like if I was sitting someplace where, in the North Pole, 500 degrees below zero, could not stop shaking. Still getting little tremors most days. Today's little trimmer day, so not too bad. That's why I haven't really been on Discord much, trying to figure out what's going on. But when it comes down to it, hey, health first. You gotta put your health first. If you don't, then you get what's going on with me. What's going on, Panzer? I mean, I kind of figured today might have been a bad day. Not why I put in Discord saying that it was going to be up in the air on if I went live Wednesday or today or whatever. Wednesday was more of a rough day, so it was going to be today. I don't want to leave anybody out of the loop on what's going on. So that's why I've kind of been AWOL on Discord. If you've noticed, I have made a few changes on Discord. I've made her part owner of the channel. That way, if I have to disappear for a while, we still have somebody in charge. I've basically moved everybody up. So, Dragon is now the admin. Bug is second in charge. We've got a new moderator to kind of take over. Yes, I'm still on the channel. Yes, basically I'm still owner, part owner. But Gabby, I've made Gabby a moderator to help Panzer out whenever everybody else is busy. Ooh. No, you can't be getting sick, Panzer. Only one of us can be getting sick. If Nick and Mina jump in from Creepy Crawly Co., everybody go to their channel, show them some love. We got to do that. I have been texting Nick from Creepy Crawly Co., keeping him informed on what's going on. I've had to cancel 2 separate investigations until I can figure out what is going on. One was at Eastern State Penitentiary in Philadelphia, and the other was going to be at Trans-Allegheny. Kind of canceled those because I don't know what is going on, what's going to happen. Yes, Savvy. Definitely subscribe to Creepy Crawly Co. Not only are they amazing, they're funny as hell. They are funny. But anyway, I didn't want to get to these locations and have something happen, so I did cancel them. The one at Eastern State, it was going to be alive for a little bit because I was actually going to show up with somebody else. Didn't want to destroy their video, so I was only going to be live for a bit. The one at Trans-Allegheny was actually going to be live completely, but I don't want to get somewhere and something happen and then I'm stuck there. So that's why those were canceled. I'm hoping that I can get an answer back pretty soon on what's going on. Don't know though. But with all that said, there's only a few people that know what has happened in the last, I'd say, week, other than my health. Savvy's one of them. Panzer's one of them. But I will let everybody know now. I'm wearing a new necklace, as I will show everybody. My other necklace I have taken off. I actually went to a church last weekend, got baptized again. So, yeah, that happened. Now everybody knows. Now everybody knows. We're just gonna have to go with the flow now. I'm still gonna buck the system. May need a day pass every once in a while, especially when somebody upsets me. Definitely gonna be asking for a day pass to go off on them. Thank you, Panzer. Thank you, Savvy. Not gonna lie, it feels weird having this cross around my neck instead of, Thor's hammer. But, it is what it is. I mean, and yes, Garmin, we're all gonna need day passes every once in a while. Here lately, I've probably had the Lord side-eyeing me, going, "Why? Why? You haven't even been here for a whole minute, and you're already asking for a day pass." Yeah, that's my brain for you. But yes, we all need one every once in a while. If I ever get a definitive answer on what is going on with me, I will definitely let everybody know. I mean, that's part of why I have the Discord community. I don't want to leave anybody out in the dark. I don't want people thinking, well, yeah, he was here and then he was gone. We ain't got nobody in charge. Well, we do. We will have somebody in charge at all times, no matter what. I mean, and like I told Nick the other day, I sent him a message saying, look, if I'm getting lowered down in my casket, I'm still going to have my phone playing the new episode of Creepy Crawly Co. Because, damn it, I'm not going to miss it. Of course, Nick was like, that's dark, man. Let's not joke about that. That is dark, but it's true. I'm going to have the new episode playing regardless. But I'm hoping I can get all this straightened out, taken care of, because I want to be able to be at 100% when we go to Garnett, Kansas, and do the Garnett House. What's going on, Quinn? I don't want to be hindering anybody's investigation while we're there. But like I said, today, it's not too bad, but it is what it is. The joys of getting older. That's all that is. The joys of getting older. As for the Garnett house, it's going to be springtime next year when we get there. We want to have the last snowfall of the year out of the way. That way everybody can get there safely and not have to worry about snow or ice or anything else having to drive on it. I do want to kind of stress everybody. If something don't seem right, go see a doctor. Don't be like me. I mean, personally, if all this hadn't happened, I probably still wouldn't have been to see a doctor, because I'm one of those, if I'm working, I'm good. So, what's going on, Nick? Hey Nick, I'm still saying, it don't matter if I'm being lowered in my casket. I'm still gonna have the new episode of Creepy Crawly Co playing. And I know YouTube was being YouTube. It kept for some reason it was showing I was gonna be going live at like 4:59. That's YouTube being YouTube. But that's why I went ahead and I was making sure I was available, that way I could try to be on here at 3 o'clock. I mean, I'm hoping that the small tremors are all I get today. So, what's going on, Mina? Oh no. Her phone's at 5%. No. But I mean, small tremors are good. It don't affect me driving. It's weird because it does not affect me when I'm driving. So that's all good. And yes, before I go any further, anybody that jumps in, normally I have a 3-strike rule for lives, but on this one, with what's been going on, it's gonna be a 1-strike rule. Hey, Mina. And I sent Nick my address for you, Mina. You'd asked me for it once before, so I went ahead and sent it and everything. God, I hate getting older. That total train of thought loss. It's one of those squirrel kind of moments, But no, yeah, that's what I was talking about. The one strike rule today on this one because of what it entails. We just want everybody to be respectful. Oh, thank you. Actually got this at Walmart right after the first remake came out. Yeah, right after the first remake came out. I'm still partial to the original with Tim Curry. The remake was good, but I'm still partial to the original. That's what I grew up on. The original Tim Curry as Pennywise the Clown. But I'm hoping I can get all this taken care of. Possibly get these investigations rescheduled to where I can do them. That way everybody can see. That's right, he'll always be Pennywise. And if I can't reschedule them immediately, I will at some point. Because I still have to go down and do a investigation with Bug. That way we can get that out of the way. That'll probably be, I don't know, sometime January, February, something like that. I'll see about getting down there and doing that one. Yes, taking care of myself is important. That's one reason why the investigations were canceled. Again, because I didn't want to get somewhere, something happened, then I'm stuck there. You know, I didn't want that. So, especially in the Philadelphia area. But, and if I can get back in there, even if it's, you know, by myself or with another team, I'll break away from them and I'll do all mine live if I have to in Eastern State, so you can get a clear shot of what Eastern State really looks like. Yes, and you know, for the past 20 odd years, I've always put my health on the back burner, making sure everybody else has always had what they needed, taking care of everybody else. I've never took time to actually take care of me. Now my body's saying, nope, you've got to take care of you now. All right, Panzer, you take care, man. Get better. It's just one way of my body saying, hey, hold my beer, watch this, watch what I can do. Well, let's not see what you can do. I mean, I don't want to get to the point to where it's nothing is going to be more important in my health than doing an investigation. But there are some investigations I want to do. I'm not even worried about my health at that point. But, you know, someone was telling me that if I don't watch out, I'm going to be grounded and I won't be able to do any investigations because they will make sure of it. So, to keep that from happening, I'm just taking a step back, doing what I have to do to try to figure out what is going on, what is happening. Try to get myself better and everything so I can do investigations. Because, at this point, I love it being cold inside my truck while I'm sleeping. But to keep my body from going into a complete breakdown right now, I've literally have the heater on, which I do not like. So I'm dying in here from having the heater on. Just to try to make my body keep from going into a complete freak out mode. But, soon enough we'll figure out what it is. I mean, but I mean, in the meantime, I may still do small investigations someplace. Nothing too big, nothing too extravagant. I go back to Point Pleasant. I may stop and start calling Mothman out again, just for pure hell of it. Although if I do get through Point Pleasant, and if I got time to stop, I will be stopping in Point Pleasant to let everybody see the whole town, the Mothman statue, everything. Just because. I want to do more cemeteries. I think if I do more cemeteries, I want to find some that are like really, really old. Maybe see about finding a cemetery someplace that's got more of a Revolutionary War type feel to it with the dates, just to see what I can get. Although I think if I'm walking through there and if I see a headstone with my name on it, I'm just gonna be like, why? But yes, I want to get a selfie with the statue. And yes, Savvy, I want answers too. I mean, who wouldn't want answers on what's going on? I mean, I do need to get back to the doctor though, just to find out, because I can't go on, just not knowing. So I do need to get back to a doctor to find out. Hopefully that'll be soon. I mean, in all honesty, hopefully it will be soon. Oh, most definitely. Nick, Mina, you already know. I will send a message to either one of you as to what is going on. I'm not gonna hide it from nobody. I mean, that's one reason why I'm doing this. It's like, okay, why would I hide what's going on? Yeah, it's not messing with my driving. It's when I'm not driving, when I'm sitting still, when I'm trying to sleep, that's when it's hitting me. And it sucks when you're sleeping and all of a sudden you wake up shaking for no damn reason. You know, that in itself sucks, but, you know, I'm not hiding it from anybody. But again, that's why I did step back on Discord. I mean, I'm always there watching, always watching. But I may not be as active as I was, but I'm still there. And if it turns out to be nothing, great, awesome. You know, I mean, if I was to go in for an MRI right now, I'm pretty sure the doctors would not find it funny if I told them, you know, hey, don't harm the spiders with the radiation that are up there, because that's all you're gonna see. You know, cobwebs and spiders. Don't harm the spiders with the radiation. So I'm pretty sure they wouldn't find that funny, but you know, I'd find it hysterical. Yeah, I kind of have a dark sense of humor about it. I mean, you got to, you know, you gotta have a sense of humor of what's going on. All right, Carmen, you have a good day, man. Don't eat too much. But I mean, that's why I was kind of joking with Nick the other night, sending him a message saying, "Look, I'm gonna have the new Creepy Crawly Co. episode playing as they're lowering me down in my casket. You know, it's either that or I'm gonna have somebody with my phone, and as I'm being pushed into the crematorium, I'm gonna have that person send a mass text message out to everybody going, help, it's hot in here, I want out. Because, you know, dark sense of humor and all. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get somebody. I will get somebody at some point in time. But again, I'm not gonna hide anything that's going on. There's no point. I mean, when it comes down to it, I mean, it is what it is. You know, it's all part of getting older. Does it suck? Yes, it does. And you know, okay. When I went to the doctor asked me, do you drink a lot of coffee? My sick, dark sense of humor actually looked at him and said, no, I spill most of it. So that explains my dark humor right there, you know. I don't drink a bunch of coffee. I spill most of it. But of course, I don't drink coffee anyway, so... and I usually joke around talking about, you know, I drink like 7 energy drinks a day. No, I don't. I mean, that's a joke. I still got one over here that I have opened up that I only drank half of it Wednesday. So I can pretty much pour that one out. So that makes it, this has been sitting in my truck now for 3 days. So, yeah, Sabby, you know, I know a lot of people will be saying, oh, you know, our Discord channel is the best. Our Discord channel is the best. Well, they can say that. I look at it this way. I think our Discord channel that we've got is actually the best because, you know, we were all brought together by a higher power through the love of the paranormal. I mean, you can't get any better than that, you know. So I totally agree with you, Savvy. And you know, it is true. I mean, it is true. If it wasn't for Jade starting up GCP's Discord, I can honestly say most of us wouldn't even be, you know, talking with each other. We wouldn't know each other. So it was our love of the paranormal that brought all of us together. Now, I mean, eventually I would have found, you know, Creepy Crawly Co's videos and everything, but I wouldn't have, you know, anyone like you or Panzer or Dragon or Bug or Carmen or anybody on Discord. So it is true. So, but with that, we'll be back right after these messages. Do 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 do. And we're back. Yep, I had to get a drink, so it's one of those. We'll be back after these messages. Right, I'm back. I mean, but you know, I could kind of break the rules. I am in Indiana. I could see about going to the poor farm. Was it Randolph County Infirmary? That's here in Indiana. I could see about going there and doing an investigation, but I don't want to make somebody mad. I do not want to make somebody mad. So, I mean, I would love to go there. And you know, technically running out of Seymour, Indiana right now, I'm not far from there. I'm really not. And yes, as I'm sitting here right now, even though you can't see my hands, I've got my hands resting right now, and it feels so wicked just having my hands like shake and vibrate for no reason. I mean, there ain't a worse feeling in the world than having your hands shaking and vibrating, even just slightly, for no reason. So there is that, you know. I mean, you know, when it comes down, yeah, it's actually my hand. You know, we got small tremors, but you know, hey, it's all good. That is all good. Try to keep blood flowing through them. That's all I can do. Keep blood flowing through them. when I do get an answer on what is going on, I do plan on putting it on Discord. I do plan on doing, an update here. All because I don't want to leave anybody in the dark. I do not. Sorry, hearing a truck outside mine, and I didn't know what they were doing, so I'm not even gonna worry about it. I mean, hey, do not touch the phone. Do not need to touch the phone. If for any reason, when I finally do find out, all right, Nick, you and Mina have a wonderful day, sir. I'll send you a message later. But if for any reason I find out whatever is going on and it ain't good, I'll make sure I'll tell everybody. I'm not gonna hide it. There's no reason. Good, bad, ugly. Even if I have to ask for a day pass. If I have to ask for a day pass and get side-eyed for what I have to say at that point, so be it. But I'll let everybody know. And I did tell Savvy earlier, if it seemed like I was starting to have issues, I would drop out. I can actually feel them starting. So with that, I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna get out of here because it's weird how you can feel everything starting up. So I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna lay back down. Hopefully I can get this crap to not even start up completely. And with that, I wish everybody a good day. And make sure you go and tell your loved ones you love them. You never know how much time you actually have that you have left. And you don't want that to be left unsaid. So with that, take care of yourselves, everybody. Hopefully I'll see everybody on another live here soon. Later, everybody.